Hey there, Margie. How's it going? This is Courtney, and in this video, I'm going to show you 3 things you can do today to help bring in more pet owners to your business. Oftentimes in the world of the internet, most local business owners are way too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. And sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is they don't know who's an expert and who isn't. I have found by giving people an easy free attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business has resulted in a lot of those local business owners still raising their hands and asking me to help them grow. So by the end of this video, you've liked what you heard, and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business. Shoot me a message back and we can chat. So now let me show you 3 things that will set your company above your competition, which are content, citations, and backlinks. So content. Most business owners know that they need content, but a lot of them don't know that studies have shown that Google wants for there to be at least 1,500 words on the home page. Not only that, the content needs to have the right keywords. Google does this because it gets them to know what your business is and its purpose. Right now, your site is sitting at about 536 words, and I did the same thing for your top competitor in the area, and they're looking at 446 because they're dominating them slightly in this area. So go back over here. So just to give you an idea of what I mean by content, so everything that you see highlighted, including photos, images, icons, logos. Oh dear. This is what Google looks at when they scan your site. So you want to make sure all of those things that I mentioned, like the photos and everything, are embedded with the correct, with the correct keywords, all right? And this one is not. So you just want to make sure that they all of the photos do, and everything else. So let's see. All right. So heading on over to Ahrefs. This is a tool that essentially gives me behind the scenes details on things that Google looks at when it comes to ranking your site. I came over here just to look at a couple of things, one of them being the keywords. You guys are currently ranking for 228, and we're just going to take a look and see what a few of those are. Right, Deep Creek, right, and just looking at these at a first glance, I can see that these aren't the most optimized for people who are trying to find you guys. So you don't want people to just be finding you guys because of your business name, right? Because not everybody knows your business name. So you want to be able to have keywords that are geared towards them, so that you can. This is how you gain new traffic into the doors. So let's take a look at your competitor. Just going to give you an idea of what I mean. They are ranking for 656 words at the moment. All right, then take a look. What's the name? All right, so something like this is really good. It's like a perfect example. This is also a perfect example of a keyword that you want, for your local business. What I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to take a keyword, and then I am going to place it into Google, and then we're just going to cover this entire page. So this is going to get into the second thing that I wanted to discuss with you, and that is citations. What a citation is and why it's important, I'm going to get into that very shortly. It's actually related to this right here. And over here, you can see that we have the business's name, address, and phone number. This is what Google uses to verify and give relevance to your business. This is known as the map pack, right? And in order to show up in the map pack, you do want to, going to show you just an image to express what I mean. So you want to have your name, address, phone number distributed across hundreds of directories. So BBB, Yak, City Star, Facebook, and many more. These are known as your citations. All right. So the goal is you want to have more than your competitor, because this will get more trust from Google than them, and it will push you above them in the map pack. Right? And then the ultimate goal is you want to be in the top 3 results, because this is where people click. And just actually noticing this right here, just to briefly explain, ads actually can work pretty well, but they can also be a money pit if your foundation, which is your website, isn't dialed in. So you want to be careful not to burn your money with Google Ads until you know for sure that your site will convert. All right, so heading on to the last thing I like to discuss, and that is backlinks or link juice. This third pillar will really help you guys to dominate on Google. So when we search up that keyword up there, as I'm pretty sure you guys are aware, you're not in the top 3 results, and And this is where you want to be because, again, this is where people click, right? And in order to get up here, you need to have authority. And how you get authority comes back down to a backlink. And a backlink is when one website links to another website online. So think of it like this. So if site A links to site B, then site A is giving site B some of its link juice, like a vote of confidence. And in Google's eyes, this is passing authority. And the more relevant the site, the more valuable the link. So, for example, if you guys get a blog talking about dog care linking to you, that is a lot more effective than having, say, a Pizza Hut linking back to you guys, right? Because you don't sell pizza. So, heading back over here to Eris, this is an excellent tool to take a look at backlinks. You guys are currently sitting at 408 backlinks, and then taking a look at your competitor. Right. And these guys are taking a look at 303. And also just want to reiterate that it is quality over quantity. So there are, not all backlinks are created equal. Some of them are a lot more powerful. So you don't need to have more. You don't always need to have more, than your competitor in order to dominate them. You want to have the ones with the most power, right? And how we will go about getting that and being able to combat this is with tools like Ahrefs. We can see exactly which sites are linking to your competitor, and we go get those exact same links for your business. All right. And just to, because I think I forgot to mention, so for the citations, how to actually go about getting them is actually really similar to the backlink. So there are directories out there that tell us what citations your competitors have, and then we go after those same citations. But we don't want to just match them, right? We want to dominate them. So whatever they got, we want to add 50 to 100 more so that it takes them a long time to catch up, okay? So going back here. So in closing, once again, we went over content. Your front page needs at least 1,500 words. Citations, you want to have 200 to 300 of these to beat out the competition by a landslide. And link juice, you need more relevant sites putting at you guys to show Google you are the authority. And if you implement these strategies, you can be number one across Google. So I bet you're wondering, what do you do now? Well, you can either go with this information I provided you today and do this on your own, and I am totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call or text at 218-517-5513. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day. Bye.